What's up, people? This is always the hardest part of the hangout to start it off, especially when you're alone. So we'll see how it goes from here. Yeah, my first hangout in ages on one of my channels. Unfortunately, it's not my main channel. And if any of you don't know for some reason, yo, Alf, what's up? If anyone doesn't know why I can't do hangouts on my channel, it's because, well, I had 2 strikes, and my first strike was going to expire in February 12th. So on February 12th, my strike was gone, and I still couldn't do hangouts for some reason. I guess it was because I still had a strike on my channel, even though like the first strike is supposed to what makes you not live stream anymore. So 10 days later, I got another strike. So if I had gotten that strike 10 days earlier, I would have, my channel would have been terminated. So I got really lucky there. But once again, I have 2 strikes, and I probably can't stream until like the end of May. So it's like almost like 6 months. It's like 5 months almost that I can't stream on my channel. And like the last stream I did was with Phil Anselmo on my channel. So it's been that long. And yeah, it kind of sucks. Thomas, what are you talking about? I banned you on Twitter. Why would I ban you on Twitter? I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, and I don't know, YouTube's striking everyone lately. They shut down, they terminated Suit Yourselves channel. They just keep, they're getting people. I'm like, I privated my videos and I'm still getting strikes on old videos. So that obviously doesn't work. And they're claiming it's struck down by someone in the community, but I don't buy it because if it's on private, nobody can see it. So I think this is all algorithms going through shit and striking me. It sucks. I'll probably lose my channel. I don't doubt that I won't get a strike in the next 2-3 months. Like it's, well, the other one should end actually in about a month. So as long as I don't get strike within the month, I could still keep my channel. But yeah, what's up everyone in the chat? How's it going? Alf, if you're around in a little bit, maybe I'll drag you in here. Because I won't do too well by myself for too long. But yeah, it's really fucking sickening what they're doing. Like they make, so I can't post videos now again for 2 weeks on my main channel. Last time I had strikes like that, I posted on here, but I don't think I'm gonna bother this time. And I don't think I'm gonna bother making videos for 2 weeks. I think I'm gonna take a little break on it. Fuck it. But this is what happens when YouTube keeps allowing people to strike you. You just lose all. You just don't care anymore. Like I'm not gonna waste my time putting fucking videos on this channel for fucking 700 people to see. No one even come. I tell them subscribe on the other channel. They don't fucking come and subscribe here. So why bother? Fuck it. What is this? Saw that Nightmare Fuel stream about Suit's channel getting terminated. Quite fucked up, really. I think it was Nightmare Fuel who done the stream. I didn't see it. I saw one set up with Undoomed, but I didn't watch it, or I missed it or something. Yeah, everyone's streaming these days. Make those super chats, which I don't have on this channel because I don't have 1,000 subs here, so I can't get super chats. Not that I got many anyway. I really don't. Whatever. Super chats would be nice, but I don't really care. But yeah, these terminating these channels, the YouTube's doing their purge. They put out new rules lately, and like everyone got a strike that day. It seems like they just don't care, and there's nowhere else to go. BitChute, I'm not gonna go to BitChute. I went to VidMe and did all that, and the site was pretty good, and I liked it, and it was easy and it seemed to be growing, and then boom, it's just done. They're like, we can't compete. We got no money to compete. So this is what happens when you let fucking companies monopolize shit and pretend like they're not monopolizing shit. I love it. Who's here? Brad, of course. Well, yeah, I don't. So I don't think I'm gonna be posting videos for the next week and a half. But it sucks because no one knows. Like anyone who's on subscribe to my other channel, since like 95% of them aren't on this channel, they're never gonna find out. Since I lost my Twitter account, I have like 500 followers on Twitter. Maybe I had like 1,700 on the other one, so I can get things out to people. I can't get them out to the same people now. So even if I promote like shit like this channel or my stream and on Twitter, it's not as good as it was. I can't promote it to as many people. Social media, great stuff where you could just like, you know, take people off, get rid of the people's ability to promote themselves. Like you allow them to do it and then you kick them off for it. So it's nice. What's up, people? Militant Reaper, hello. But anyway, I guess you're eating breakfast, Alpha. All right, cool. I saw a video today, Reese mirrored. Actually, it was a pretty good video. Some guy, Prometheus Prophet, and he was talking about anti-theism versus cultural Christianity and what's going on lately, at least on YouTube. I don't know how much this is going on in the real world. So, but on YouTube, at least, there's a bunch of people who are, you know, porch atheists. And he goes on, basically explains the whole thing. He forgot about me, though. I was very upset about that. Mentioned a couple of people who are making videos about it, but that's not even the point. The point is, he makes a good analogy. Like it's like these atheists who think that people can see, because like he makes it a little, he thinks that they want to live under Christian rule. That's not really what it is. It's that they don't think anyone else can live without religion. So they're afraid that people won't be able to deal with shit. And I think that's pretty condescending of them. I think that's like that's just as bad as anyone who like condescends to blacks. Like it's just as stupid. And the atheists that are doing that are just pussies. That's why I call them pussies. They get mad about it, but it's the fact that they're unwilling to take a chance on like living in a world without religion, just because they're scared of what some people are gonna act like, or it's mind-boggling to me. So I think he gets that little thing wrong there, like because he said it was that they want to live under Christian rule, and I don't really think they do, because they still don't live as Christians or don't follow any Christianity whatsoever. But they just say that these other people can't live without it. Like even like Friended, his whole fucking thing is like, oh, people can't live without it, you know, like people have been living with religion for years, it's evolutionary, blah blah blah. But yeah, things are evolutionary, but some things change. You can we beat evolution when we made fucking shelters good enough to sustain like heat and all this stuff so we could, you know, live through winters. That took us out of the evolutionary loop a lot. Like we're still evolving, obviously, but like we can maneuver our way around evolution if we want, and that's what social constructs are, obviously. Like we know we can do these things if we really want to, depending on what it is. Some evolutionary ties are way stronger than others, but I think there's too many atheists out there to show that religious morality and all that shit is nonsense and isn't necessary. So, but he makes a good little analogy about the Matrix and how these people, like the atheists who are pro-Christianity or whatever, are like Cypher from the Matrix. And I thought that was pretty good take on it. They are like, I wish I had taken the blue pill. But it's not really that they, like I said, it's not really that they wish they had taken the blue pill. It was that they don't think the other people can handle the red pill. So, what's going on in the chat here? Am I audible enough, by the way, people? Am I loud enough? Because I'm not on OBS right now, but when I go on OBS, my mic is 10 times lower for some reason, and I can't get it loud enough. Religion will always be in the majority? I don't know about that. I mean, in the near future, still probably, yeah. But if we hold on to any religion, it's never going to help get rid of all the other religion. Like, Christians are Christians because they believe in Christianity. If they don't want Islam to rise, more Christianity isn't the fucking cure. It's less religiosity. It just is. So it depends how people go, I guess. It depends. And that's why I don't want people to go towards more religiosity now. Yeah, I know that's why there is religion, because people fear death. But we got to get people over their fears. We got to push towards a society where people don't fear that as much as they have in the past. But I don't know. That was a bit. The guy only has like 50 subscribers, but it's a pretty good video. But like that's another thing. Like all this live streaming and shit, people think we have to debate all the fucking time. Like I mean, it's sort of necessary, yeah. But there's a couple of things here. I get like when people like harass me to debate, like not harass me, but are up my ass all the time wanting to debate me. It makes me like not want to debate in spite, like just to spite them. It's like, no, I'm not gonna fucking stream with you. But I have been on streams and talked about this. That's the thing. Like, it's so disingenuous to say I won't fucking stream with people. I've been streaming on here for fucking 3 years. Debate me, Dave. Talking to people on here about all types of shit, people I agree with or don't agree with. I've done it all on here. And people try to act like I don't want to stream because when they want me to fucking stream about shit, I don't. Like, I work 6 fucking days a week, people. I work 6 days a week. I have 1 day off. I spend my nights with my girlfriend because I enjoy that. And I have to choose my streams like wisely, I guess. Like, I got to go on whatever I want to go on. So just because some fucking people demand that I do this shit, I'm not going to do it. Like, sometimes I'd rather just have a hangout where I fucking laugh with people. Like, it's my very little spare time. Why do I have to, just because I make YouTube videos, talk to fucking everyone that wants to talk about this shit? Like, it bothers me enough that you have to deal with religious people that hold these ideas, to deal with a fucking atheist that's supposed to fucking get it. Like, I have to debate atheists now about this shit. It's fucking crazy. Like I don't. Why would I want to talk to an atheist about this? It's gonna drive me even more nuts than talking to a fucking religious person, because it's just like, dude, you're supposed to fucking get this, and you're just scared that people will just not be able to handle it all. Except for the fact that like every atheist came to be an atheist on their own, like, and whatever process that was, it happened naturally. No one forced them into it, and no one will ever force anyone into it. All I'm doing is putting out my ideas and hoping that some people get it and change their minds. It's not that big a fucking deal. Like, But we all know the religious are the most fucking triggered, so they've always been the biggest snowflakes of them all. You know, that's why we're militant atheists. Oh my God, we're combative. We don't agree, we disagree. Oh God. Fascist atheism. Al, if you're still out there, you want to come on this shit? Because I just get bored by myself on here. I feel like I'm talking to no one, not getting a response. Let me know when you're ready and I'll let you come in. Yeah, anything from... Oh, real quick. Yeah, like I've been on a stream with Friended talking about this shit. I was on Mouthy Buddha's channel the other day talking about this shit. So it's not even like I don't talk about this shit with people. So the constant, oh, you're always flapping on Twitter, but you won't come on a hangout. Rant. What is that shit, man? I'm in all types of internet jail in a way. Sir White a lot. The pagan preacher. Like I'm on Twitter, but on a new account, so it sucks. And I have 2 strikes on my main channel. Alf, you ready or you still eating? But like I said, I've talked to people about this shit. I'm not scared to debate my ideas. I just don't I don't like demands. I don't like you're a pussy if you don't do this. Get fucking bent. All right, I'll send you the link, Alf. It's just fucking weak because these people know I am willing to talk about this shit. And it's a cheap excuse. I don't know. It's pretty weak. Sorry, guys. Bear with me a minute. I'm like working from my phone to get a link to send to this guy. And it's like walking and chewing gum at the same time. Son of a bitch. So what's going? Billy live debate on PUBG versus Fortnite. If you don't, you're a coward. I am a coward. I won't do it, even though I don't know shit about either of those two. 1 second, guys. Let me just get this link out and I can concentrate again. All right. Alf, I sent it. Yeah, I made videos on Jordan Peterson. Well, not about his religious babble yet, really, but yeah, it's fucking, oh God, it's nonsensical bullshit. Like yeah, okay, people use stories passed on. That's fine, but do they have to be the Bible story? The Bible stories are the important ones? Really? Some of the stories in the Bible are fucking nonsense. They're retarded. Their morality is not good. Like, so just like it's cherry picking at that point. He doesn't even believe. Does he believe in God or not? Like he don't box me in. Billy's a porch gamer. I'm not even a gamer, man. But Jordan Peterson, I hate that fucking shit. I think that's why there's so many more people touting that we need Christianity because of Jordan Peterson. Like, yeah, he's a psychologist. That's great. You know, teach your psychology. I'm sure you're good at it. I have no problems with that. But he does not like atheism whatsoever. He's another one of these people. This is my problem lately. Over the last year or two, it's all or nothing. Like, it's anti-social justice or full social justice. There's no like nuance to anything, even though I hate the fucking word. Like they're like the world runs like this. The world is not all or nothing. It's not all black and white. And with Peterson, he's scared of chaos. He's fucking petrified of chaos because he thinks if you don't have this set morality Bible shit, everything will become chaos. It's fucking retarded. Alf, is that you?
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
What up, Alf?
I just woke up a bit ago.
Yeah, I woke up like I was trying to wake up like 8:30 or 9. I just kept falling back asleep.
yeah, I know those days. But I went to sleep at like 4 in the morning, so woke up now.
Yeah.
So what's up, man?
Nothing, just flapping here, but I really am uncomfortable just talking to myself.
Yeah, I hear you. It is kind of weird.
Even if I'm doing a good, like I wasn't doing that bad a job today, but I just still feel retarded doing
it. No, yeah, there was no dead air or anything. You did good.
Not really, no. But I was just like, I still feel like an idiot talking to myself.
I just feel weird. I've done it a couple times, and it's like, oh, it's like you gotta constantly think ahead. You know what I'm saying? Ahead of your mouth, so you can keep going.
Yeah,
just a weird technique thing you have to do.
And then like you wait for answers and you don't get one, you get some other comment. You're like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah. Like you at least expect the people like who are typing in to say something in response, and then they like mention something else, and you're like, whoa.
Or they respond to something from like 3 minutes ago, and you're like, oh, I'm past that already.
Yeah, I gotta go back to that. Gotta go back to that. So yeah, what's the deal, man? Have you heard anything I said?
Yeah, you're talking about the flags you got?
Talk about that. A little bit of this.
Yeah, what are we talking about right now before I joined? Because I was just getting stuff ready and I didn't.
A little bit of the anti-theism versus cultural Christianity.
Oh, God, this cultural Christianity shit is ridiculous. It makes no sense. What do you need to follow It's kind of like following the example of the religion. You don't really fully believe in the religion, but you want to follow its example. It's so weird. It doesn't make sense.
But that the good examples out of the religion are just shit humanity has always done. I don't know why people think it like only started with religion.
And then what do you need the religion for? Then I can understand you want to take some good parts out of it, and then fine, take that. But what do you need the rest of it for? You know,
well, they claim that it's because of that exists. You know,
like those moralities exist because of religion.
Yeah, like
what?
Like, yeah, this you don't see that. Like you don't see how these people think like that. Like that's why they say it's the pillar. You know.
Oh God.
Like you couldn't have got like some will even admit that it exists before that, but you still need that for some reason.
I don't get it. Yeah. I remember, like, I've heard people say, like, "Oh, you want to have the Christians on your side because you know when it's time to fight the Muslims, you know, there's not enough atheists, so you got to get on the Christian side." And it's like, what? the shit becomes national. You know, you're fighting for your country. You don't fight for a religion. That's not gonna happen.
It's amazing.
Yeah, so weird.
Yeah, you think the people in the army are thinking of like, well, I'm sure some of them are, but like the majority of them, like, I'm here to fight for my religion.
Yeah, you're gunning people down with the guy next to you, and you think you're gonna be like, oh, the guy next to me is a Christian. I think I'm gonna go move over there, like away from this.
Oh my God, I saw the other day say that there's no atheists in a foxhole. I'm like, why are atheists repeating stupid shit Christians said? Like, no, like mega dumb shit. Like,
oh God,
like there's no atheist. That's why there's no atheists in a foxhole. What? Like next, are you gonna say atheists eat babies? Like seriously, where the like how? What kind of stupid shit are people repeating, man? I don't fucking get it.
I guess it's so.
I just don't get it.
It's
the
like
non-believer. Hold up, the non-believer. That brings me back to something. Non-believer disappeared because people were against this fucking stupid shit, and that motherfucker is one of the reasons I don't want to stream with a certain group of people, because he's the first one. I challenged the motherfucker about his fucking beliefs. I said, "Well, go on stream." All right. He goes to set up the stream and then fucking doesn't set it up. Nothing. I don't hear from him for a day. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, oh, I don't want to stream with you. Actually, he went on stream and said he doesn't want to stream with me.
And he didn't send you the link and just was like, nah, I'm not.
Yeah. So it was like, Fuck you, pussies, dude.
Yeah,
You guys, and they're pulling the same shit.
Is that chubby
I'm the
dude?
pussy that won't go on fucking. Your fucking boy is the first pussy to be a fucking pussy here in this fucking situation. And fuck you guys. Then you get one fucking chance.
Who's the non-believer? Is that chubby guy
No,
with the southern accent? Oh, no.
no, he's from Florida. He has got something. He's not chubby.
Oh, he's the skinny. He used to be a Devon fan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember who that is now. Yeah.
So for the non-believer, that's the first motherfucker who, you know, what's the fucking word? Welch. He's a welching motherfucker.
Yeah, like washing on a bed.
He backed out of that shit. So then everyone's gonna come and tell me I don't ever want to go on stream. Fuck that shit. Whatever, man. It's not like I haven't been on streams talking about this shit anyway. I want to ignore that shit because it's not against them, you know.
Religions are stories that explain the development of morality as humans evolved. Yeah, I don't think religion put forth moralities. I think people are dumb to think that. I think the moralities were already there, and the book was put, and it was written into the book to spread it, you know, for people to spread it around to people. They didn't have TV or anything or radio.
Yeah,
so
a lot of that shit was stupid though too. Like,
oh yeah, of course.
Not all of it was good shit.
I was talking about circumcision the other day, and I was like, you know, like where these people came from in their religions, there's a lot of sand, and they bathed like hardly ever. So they had, you know, like the right idea would be to cut the foreskin off, right? So you don't get sand in there and shit. It makes sense. Nowadays, we don't need it though.
Yeah, people claim health reasons.
Yeah, that's bullshit. What health?
It's sort of bullshit because it's basically like saying, you know, you can get lung cancer even though you're not a smoker, so cut out your lungs.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it's like.
I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me if you want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever. I don't really want to get into that debate.
No, I hear you. I just wanted to mention how like the stuff in the Bible comes about to like deal with the problems of that era. You know,
it's funny how people like. I don't know. Some people like hate religion, but they're all for that shit.
Yeah, no, in America, that's so weird. It's like a cultural thing here. It's not even like a religious thing anymore.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. You know?
Yeah, it's very strange. It's the Jews.
It was exactly, bro. The Jews, man. They fucking did that shit.
The Zionists. The Zionists did it.
Circumcision in fucking quotation marks, people. Echoes of circumcision. Dude, you know people are listening and like, yo, Billy's making fun of that shit, but it's fucking true, you stupid shit.
It was the Jews, man.
Yeah, man. Fucking shit. But yeah, I don't know. Did you see this guy's video that Reese mirrored?
No.
Well, it's pretty good. I don't know. It's pretty good. He lays it all out there decently. But I thought he was a little wrong because he thinks that these atheists want to live in like a Christian society, but they like don't. They're really just scared that the rest of the world can't.
I kind of see that.
Yeah, because like, okay, Friended, for instance,
none
of these people live by religious shit.
So, they don't care about it.
Yeah, they don't. So they're just scared that someone else can't. That's all it is. And it's fucking ridiculous. It's retarded. Like, doesn't make any sense.
It's the whole like Islam thing, I think, because I feel
that's
like that and the way the culture is going right now, they see it as these people, ever since we stopped, you know, believing Christianity as much, people are getting cooked and, you know, turning into SJWs, and I'm like, that doesn't have anything to do with that. So like, what are you talking?
It really doesn't, like that. It really doesn't, because the majority of people are religious. So even if they want to go political and left and right, like there's still the majority of the left is going to be religious because the majority of people are religious. So that's a bullshit excuse. I don't care if more atheists are on the left. There's still the majority of the left is religious.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Just because you're religious doesn't mean you're going to start acting. I mean, not religious anymore doesn't mean you're going to act a certain way.
Well, they just all think that every atheist all of a sudden becomes an SJW Marxist.
Yeah, oh yeah, I've been told that many times.
Holy fucking shit!
And I got into an argument about someone who's telling me, "Oh, you're a Marxist," and I'm like, "No, I'm not." And they were like telling me to recite like Karl Marx and stuff, and I'm like, "I'm not gonna recite. I don't know any Karl Marx. I'm not. How am I gonna recite things?" And they're posting it to me, and they're like, "You don't even know what you believe in." And I'm
exactly.
like,
I've heard that a million times. You don't even know what you, dude. You think I became an atheist because I read Karl Marx? Are you fucking
like what?
Would that the only way to become an atheist is by reading someone who wrote a book about shit?
Yeah,
like, you fucking nuts. Yeah, there were no atheists before Karl Marx.
Sure. Yeah, how does that even make sense? It doesn't even make sense. Yeah. Like I'm not even for.
No, but he just explained it all perfect. Yeah, sure. I'm sure he fucking.
No. I don't think they realize that it's that they want to put.
Dude, when people quote people, I don't give a fuck. Like, oh, Nietzsche. I don't care about Nietzsche.
Yeah.
Fucker.
That's another thing I haven't read and don't give a shit about. Like,
I don't care, dude. I don't care. Quoting people pisses me off, man.
But the thing is that they want to kind of put it into a box like atheism and say like, oh, this is what they believe in. This is what they want.
Box me.
Yeah, but I don't want to be boxed in. But yeah, like for being an atheist, we can have totally different ideas, like me and you, you know, and still be atheist. You know, we don't have to have the same ideas.
Yeah,
there's no tenets to it. You know, there's no rules. It's the anarchy of the belief world.
Like, it drives me nuts. It definitely drives me nuts. But what sucks is that we do have to fucking fight this bullshit because it's retarded. Yeah,
that's what I was talking with Amy about it, and we were saying like, oh, it looks like we might have to go back to atheism 1.0 and like start from the beginning again and defeating these arguments one by one. Like
no, but that's the thing. That's why I don't want to do this because I don't want to have these fucking arguments with atheists. It's fucking ridiculous. Like they're gonna agree with everything I say, but they're gonna say, oh, but there's a study here that says, you know, religious people are more, you know, likely to do this because they feel, you know, secure in their mind. And I'm like, I don't care. Like,
it's just silly.
Great, they have a placebo. I don't care. I don't want placebos.
But the problem is these people also want to have like religious laws and shit, right? Like laws based on Christianity and stuff, like the cultural Christians or whatever.
I don't know. Do they? I haven't met many that say they do. They won't admit that if they do. Just like all white supremacists won't admit to being one. Like,
yeah, but it seems they want like an old school America, right? Like 50.
They want like 1950 for some. Yeah, like everyone wants 1950.
So it's like, are we gonna take away gays' right to get married now and not allow people to be transgender, I guess, and all this stuff? And
send them to hospitals.
Yeah. Yeah, let's put the gays back in the closet. Yay. Like
Nick Fuentes. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
You he said that there. Oh yeah, you would have to go to a doctor.
Yeah.
How about I stick my foot up your ass and that'll be what happens instead.
He's such a weird looking dude. It's like he looks like
skinny.
He's like a Hispanic guy, like
doesn't even look Hispanic. He just looks like a white dweeb.
No, that's what I say. He looks like a Hispanic guy who's wearing like a white person mask, you know, like pretending to be white and like doing a really good job at
it. He's a fucking twit.
The way he talks and shit is so weird. It's so proper and shit, you know. It's such a weirdo.
It's always fucking virgin losers.
Yeah.
Fucking either if they're religious or gamer, they're fucking dorks.
Yeah, they're dork in some way.
I don't know how to fucking handle shit, bro. Like, I don't know why.
People have a propensity to get extreme about things.
It's crazy. The last 2 years, it's extremities.
It's all so extreme.
It's all like I said, anti-SJW or full-on SJW. There's no fucking like.
That's what I think this cultural Christian thing came out of. I think it came out of like they saw the SJWs, you know, and they're viewing that as atheists, and it's so extreme that they went to the opposite extreme, and now they're like, well,
but then now they're just making it worse.
Yeah, exactly, because they went to the opposite extreme. They're like, well, if they're gonna be like that, then we should go for religion, you know, like.
Well, it's obviously religion did mean something.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's not that, you fucking
No, really,
asshole.
there isn't that many less people who are religious than there was like 20 years ago. You know, it's been a slow
Yeah, like,
transition. It's not like it's a huge change in that to say that, oh, that's the
half
reason
the
why.
atheists out there don't even get marked as atheists sometimes
Mhm.
because they're fucking agnostic.
Yeah.
And just see why I don't want to debate this shit, because you see how I get so fucking frustrated
It
because
makes
I
no
just
sense,
can't
I hear you.
understand how, like, my mind is really fucking boggled by this shit. Like,
Yeah, David says right here, it's a perpetual motion machine of reactionaries feeding off of each other. That's exactly what it
that's
is.
what's going on lately. Like,
Yeah,
it
that's
really
exactly what it is.
is.
It's just extreme reactions on both sides. One reacts extremely, and then the other side reacts even more extremely, and it just keeps getting more and
And it
more
wasn't
extreme.
like it. I don't think it was like that at first. I think it was just calling shit out at first, and
Yeah, all this started like maybe 3, 4 years ago, and it's slowly built up, and then it kind of died down last year, and now it's coming back up again.
culture wars, man. It's all on
Culture
YouTube.
wars, yeah. Ugh. It's like what I think people just want that, and that's why they're like pushing for it.
Yeah, I won't
They're
debate
pushing for it by saying it's
guns.
coming.
I won't debate
Debate
guns.
guns. Oh
There's no
yeah.
reason
Want to get frustrated? Yeah, that'll frustrate everybody.
because everyone's full of shit on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're either all for it or, like, I don't know. No, let's not get into guns. Let's not. We would disagree on guns, I think, Alf, too. That's
Do we? I don't know.
probably.
I don't really care that much, to be honest. It's like I don't have a gun. I don't really care. They could take it away. They keep it. They could put more restrictions. Whatever. I'm probably never going to own a gun. So what's the difference to me?
I've thought about it in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
But
I guess if I
don't know.
moved somewhere and I felt I wanted one, I might. But where I am now, I've never
never
felt the
had
need to
one.
have a gun.
I wouldn't need a concealed carry either. I wouldn't care about that. I've
Nah,
never
yeah.
cared about that. So whatever. For the house, maybe. But I don't know. That's probably just because I watch a lot of crime shit.
Yeah, me too.
Dude, I watch a lot of crime shit. I love it.
I have 2 huge dogs. So I'm good with that. In my
Yeah,
house,
that's good.
where I live.
My dog's getting old.
Yeah. I have
We can handle it soon.
I have an old little dog. That one was useless.
That one's the alarm.
Yeah, that's the alarm. Yeah, it's true. He does start yapping before everyone else.
Like a fucking
Like,
maniac.
and then the big dogs get up and go.
No, yeah, my dog's getting old, so sooner or later he's not gonna be able to do shit.
You have to get another one. Get a German Shepherd.
I don't know, man.
Those are the best.
It's been a while. I may need a break.
A break from dogs.
Yeah, man, it's been 12, 13 years almost now, straight through. So
yeah, I had my little one for 15 years. He's old.
I think
He's old, but he's still good. He's always running around and shit. So.
Mine's still good right now. I'm
Yeah,
shocked,
It might last a while.
but he's big, and that's what worries me. So
yeah, the bigger dogs usually die quicker than the
and they fucking break down where they can't fucking walk right, and they're fucking 90 pounds you got to carry now. And
yeah,
I don't know how he's gonna be if I try and carry his ass when he's in pain. He's gonna try and fucking bite my ass. Like, I have no idea.
Yeah, one of my neighbors had a lab that was really old. He had to get a harness for its butt because its back legs wouldn't stay. His hips were fucked up. So he had to, like, hold up his butt with the harness, while he walked them and shit.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah, it sucks.
That's really fucked. I saw this video. Do you know who Gothic Intellect is?
No, never.
She's a black chick who does videos. She's pretty on the left. I don't know. I just saw she was getting like mad at all this shit on YouTube, but like she said something real stupid that annoyed me. Like she said something like, "Oh no, blacks aren't the cause of racism," and then she just like pretty much said whites are, and I'm like, what?
What?
I'm like, what? Oh, come on, man.
Why does it always go to that? It's so weird.
I know.
This whole race thing bugs me. You remember, like, when we were younger, people didn't really care this much about race, right? It seems like people care more about it now than they did when we were kids.
I don't know. In the early 90s, picking up a little, and then it sort of died down in the late 90s.
Yeah.
But then all these other stupid asses were coming up around then, and they changed it back within the next 10 years. Like these
So
fucking
weird.
SJW types, you know. Let's start it up again. Like,
I think Franny just came out with a video saying with a new word called colorism, and it's like their way of calling people racist that aren't white because only white people can be racist. So now they made another word to basically call people who are not white racist. Yeah, called colorists. It's like, what the fuck?
But are they real racists, or are they like saying like they're racist against their own color and shit? Like, what are they
No, I
saying?
think it's like a little, like maybe a Hispanic person who's racist towards a black person, or an Asian person, you know, who's racist.
So it's never towards a white person, though.
No.
Oh,
okay. You can't be racist towards white people.
So that's even crazier. Then.
It's like their logic is starting to fall apart, so they're having to make new words to try to patch it up in certain places, you know, where it doesn't make sense.
That's even crazier, bro. That they're like, we gotta make a word for racism for people who are colored that are racist against other coloreds but not whites.
Yeah, because they got caught in their stupidity, right? Saying, "Oh, well, you know, only white people could be racist." But then, you know, then they're like, "Well, what about a Hispanic guy who hates a black person?" And it's like, "Oh yeah."
I was like, "You fucking black bitch."
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh yeah." Like, oh yeah. Well, I can't call him racist now because I said only white people can be racist. I need a new word.
What a fucking waste.
Yeah, just making more words to mean the same fucking thing. It's retarded.
Why does she think she's like an actress and shit?
Ugh. I remember she made a pilot. She was saying she was making a pilot for Comedy Central. And she was all souped saying like, "Oh, they're watching my pilot," and nothing came. Yeah, nothing came out of it though. So I don't know if she got a show. I know that Devin made that video. Yeah, but that was for like an independent thing because she was at some independent film festival or something showing it off. So I don't think that's the same one for Comedy Central. I think it failed. And so she decided to go the independent route with this show or something.
Fuck Francesca.
Yeah, she's not funny. I can't see her having a show that's worthwhile.
Not many chicks are funny. Uh-oh. Triggering something.
Yeah, it's true though.
It's true. I think it's true-ish.
Yeah, it's true.
Stand-up wise.
Girls can be funny. There's a lot of funny girls, but you're always gonna see a lot more. Like for every funny girl, you're gonna see 3 funny guys, you know? Something like that. Yeah. You know, obviously I'm not giving accurate numbers, but you know, something like that, you know, close to that.
They could pick up their game if they want. I have no problems with it. Pick up your game a bit, ladies.
And then a lot of times, like women that are funny, they're more funny to other women, you know what I'm saying, than guys too. I know like a lot of girls will be like, "Oh, this comedian's so funny," and then I watch it, and it's all like it's all woman comedy, you know, about woman things, and you listen to that, and you're like, I don't really care about this. It doesn't make me laugh. These things don't happen to me.
That's the sexism in you.
Yeah, it's the sexism in me. Women are weak. I don't want to hear their comedy. No, just kidding. You should be in the kitchen making me a sandwich, man.
Make me a sandwich, bitch.
Yeah, make me a sandwich cubano, man.
I gotta have a Cuban sandwich. I haven't had one in a while.
Yeah, me neither, actually. There's tons of
I have a problem. I don't like pickles and mustard, so
I like mustard, but I don't like pickles.
I just get it without it.
Yeah. Sometimes
and they're like, "Well, but there's not a Cuban sandwich now." I'm like, "Oh, you fucking douchebag."
So let me.
Yes, it is. For me, it is
a pickleless Cuban sandwich.
And no mustard either.
No mustard. I don't mind.
I don't like it when I go to Miami and ask for that shit.
Yeah, they get mad. What you should do instead of asking for the Cuban sandwich, just say, "Let me get a sandwich with the lechon," and you know, just name the things that are in it, minus the
pork, ham, and Swiss on bread. What? Like what? You mean a Cuban sandwich? No.
No, a Cuban sandwich has pickles and mustard, and I don't want that.
No. People get offended when, like, I don't put shit on. I don't like a lot of shit on my sandwiches. Like I've eaten dry for a while, and like when they put shit on my sandwich in a fucking place, like anywhere, a deli, whatever, and I get home and there's this fucking mustard on my sandwich, I want to break their fucking face, bro. Like, you have no idea, because I say nothing on it, and I still get something on it. It's the thing I hate the most.
Yeah, that's the worst.
It's like, what the fuck?
I don't like a lot of shit on a
Like
sandwich.
what? Just because everyone does it, you like they're on autopilot, just throwing shit on there.
That those people that like get everything on a sandwich and it's just sloppy and falling all over the place and it's got like
Most people get like
20
lettuce,
toppings.
tomato, oil, vinegar, everything on it, and it's like so they're just like an autopilot. And I'm
Mhm.
like, I'm saving you steps, bro. Just listen to me. I know you're unwilling to listen, but give it a try.
Yeah, it makes it easier on
Give it
you.
a try. It might work out for you in the long run.
Uh, I
Because
get roast beef sandwiches. I like roast beef sandwich with lettuce, tomatoes, and vinegar, and that's it.
too vinegar.
Ah, so good. Oh, I love vinegar. Vinegar's
I
great.
don't. I'm not a fan. Shout out to Billy. What's up? Thank you for shouting me out.
On your own stream.
Whatever that means. I think it just means what's up. But yeah. Paul.
Yeah.
Paul's been around
Paul
my
Bell.
comment sections forever. That's cool. Like, yeah, I don't know who's even on this channel, man. Like, because I don't use it much.
Mm.
So I don't know what people who follow me on the other one are here or whatever.
735 subs.
That sucks, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot lower than we have.
So pathetic. I see only 20 something watching. That's like how I used to stream when I had like 2,000 on the other channel.
Shit.
So it's like such a drop off.
That's how much I get on my streams. And
That's why I don't bother. That's why I don't
Yeah.
bother lately streaming because they're like, oh, why don't you streaming a second channel? I'm like, because 20 people are gonna watch.
Yeah.
What's the point? Like no bigger YouTubers like Bearing follows me on the other one, so he would have been in the other chat. He's not fucking here. No one.
Oh yeah.
Like, so no, it doesn't even get passed around. Whatever. Who knows? Maybe if I do more streams for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, maybe if you do it more often. Instead of making videos, just come on here and talk about what you wanted to talk about in the video. You know?
Yeah, but only so many people can see it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but
all the people on the other channel are still like, "What the fuck happened? What's going on?"
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "Where's the videos?"
I can't even. I don't even have 10,000 subs on there, so I can't post. Oh, go. I have a strike. You know, I can't post for 2 weeks, so don't worry.
Oh yeah, you don't get that.
I can't even do that.
That's stupid. Yeah, they're changing a lot of shit, man, and it's really stupid.
Why is it? Why do you require a minimum 10,000 subs for that? I don't understand. It's just an arbitrary thing. Like
I'm never gonna.
You can't type out because then it'll just be loaded with spam with people with no subscribers.
Oh yeah, I'll never get to the point of making any type of money on YouTube, even if it's like 20 cents. Like,
yeah, no, nothing.
I can't monetize. I can't do super chat, and I'm so far away from that it's just not gonna happen.
Grant, you want in this motherfucker?
Grant.
Got anything new about the Long Island serial killer? No, I don't. I haven't looked, but I don't think there's anything new.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Since the video I made. No, but they did link someone to it finally. So that was awesome. Probably is the fucking guy because he was tied to. Okay, they're the main area where they dump the bodies. There's 2 people tied to that from a different location, and they linked this guy to those.
Oh,
so
when they're like questioning him now, or
well, he just got locked. He just got a sentence for some other shit that he got caught for. So shit. I don't know. They may never find out now because he may just never say shit. You know. And the only way they'll be able to know is if they get more fucking DNA evidence or whatever, or if they could positively link them, you know.
Grant said sure.
I
good,
because I need to take a 5-minute break in a couple of minutes, and you guys could
yeah, I want to
keep
grab
it going.
Let me grab some more coffee now, so when he comes on,
yeah,
break and we'll talk a bit.
No problem.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
All right, Grant, give me a second. I'll paste you the link. All right, I sent you the link. So what's up, chat? Any questions while I wait? Give me some questions, fuckers. would love to find out though. I hope I'm gonna look into that now because I always forget for a while and then I look into the cases again. But that would be great if they could connect him to all of the murders. But don't know if they'd get any extra sentencing or even be able to go on trial. I don't know how that works because he's, I think he's locked up for something else. Want a bong? Sure. Why not? Like, I have a bong, but do I want another one? I don't know. Who's offering? Yeah, so I don't know what else. I had a couple of things written down, but it's all the same shit I've been talking about all over this hangout already. Can I merch bongs? I don't know. I could try. I have to get bongs from somewhere or get someone who makes them. A cone. Sure.
All right, I'm back.
Grant's not here yet, but if I had to merch bongs, I'd have to find someone who makes them and then put a logo on it or something. I don't really have a logo. So.
Just buy a whole bunch of like plastic cheap bongs and then print out Billy Bong stickers and stick them.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, who's gonna buy that?
Like, yeah, that's like some.
That's not like Teespring. I don't think there's a site that I could like.
No, I don't think
if you sell it, then fine. If not, whatever. I don't know about that.
That's like you ever buy a bong or a bowl at one of those little Chinese shops where they sell like really cheap things and shit.
Yeah. I have something that I would like to sell, but it's already out there. It's like this suction cup that we stick to a bong, like I used to do at my friend's house. And you put the lighter in, like there's this round ring attached to it, and you could fit like those Bic lighters in there. Instead of having to pass the lighter and the bong,
it sticks on.
You just fucking put that shit in there and pass it. It would be great, but the problem is it's already you could probably get these.
Yeah, that'd be good to not lose the lighter too, because when you're done, you could just stick it to it, and then the next time you go to light up, you don't have to go looking for a lighter.
Yeah, but they're like it's an actual ring that they use for another product. So yeah, I don't know. I could market it as a lighter holder, like
a lighter holder.
But I feel like everyone could just get them wherever anyway. So it's like, why would I bother? Who knows? Did I get another strike? Yeah, I did. I almost lost my channel. 10 days. I got.
Yeah, you were 10 days from losing your channel, right? Yeah. Made the difference.
After my strike disappeared, I got another one. So if I had got it 10 days early, I would have no channel.
Crazy. And people's channels are going down like crazy right now.
People's channels are just going. People getting strikes like crazy. Like they put out that thing like a couple of days ago, and then all of a sudden there were strikes like crazy.
Yeah, things are going on. They're trying to get rid of people. I think they're trying to get rid of all the controversial channels or whatever.
Yeah, somehow TYT isn't controversial though, and they get free ride. So they're supported by YouTube.
Yeah, they're not controversial. They're on their side.
How the fuck did they become supported by YouTube? Like that is fucking sad.
Money. They blew up for a bit, right? And they got a bunch of shit. They had a bunch of money flowing into it.
So many people are against them, and so many people vocalize it, and they're a joke. They're a known joke, no matter how many viewers they have.
No, yeah, I mean,
get a lot of views, and it's
I was gonna say, if you look at their numbers now, it's like, yeah, they have all those subs, but the ratio of like subs to views is so drastically different.
They don't even get people in there in the live streams. Like they live stream every day. There's
the live streams are just
hundreds. It's like what?
The live streams are just like the chat's just constantly rolling. It's just constantly people making fun of them. Like nobody's taking them serious.
But they don't even get a lot of viewers, like compared to their subs. Like,
not even close.
Pathetic.
A lot of them are just shadow subs that've been subbed to them for years. Probably they never bothered to unsub.
Well, yeah, but somehow they get supported by YouTube. These are our guys, the people who can't even get an audience,
because they're on their side. That's what YouTube believes.
Half their audience hates them. Yeah,
they want to keep that there.
I don't buy it though. You know why?
Why?
because other people get to stream about white nationalism nonstop, and there's no problems.
That's true.
So what is it? Is it sub count or is it narrative? What is it?
I don't know. We were looking at this chick. Marino's girlfriend was showing us this chick. I think Mr. Medicare just made a video on her. Some lady that moved to Ecuador and she like breastfeeds her kids on YouTube. But we're going through her videos and there's videos of her naked on there. She's completely naked, bush and boobs all hanging out. Yeah, and I'm talking about this gets millions of views. It's been on YouTube.
It's not age restricted.
No, it's been on YouTube for like years, like 2-3 years or something. She's been breastfeeding her kid on YouTube since he was born, and he's like 5 or 6 now. She's still breastfeeding him
because breastfeeding is not nudity, I guess somehow.
Yeah, but on some of them, it's not even breastfeeding. She's a nudist, so some of them she just comes out naked and she's not breastfeeding or anything. She's just got her boobs out and her bush hanging out.
What? That is crazy.
And we're here. They're like, dude, what the fuck? Devin's getting flags, fucking Billy's getting flags, and they're like, this chick
for hate speech, a non-existent thing.
It doesn't make sense, right? So weird.
For a non-existent thing.
And this chick moved to Ecuador because she was making these videos and everybody was coming down on her, telling her, like, you can't do that, blah, blah, it's against the law. So she moved to Ecuador and now she makes videos from there. So weird.
Why'd you move so far just to make videos?
Yeah. Well, out of the U.S., I guess, because she was doing things that might have been illegal in the U.S.
Crazy. Yo, Grant.
What's up, Grant?
What's going on?
What up?
What up?
Not much, man.
Hey, you guys want to feel old right quick?
We're all about the same age right now. So I guess it makes sense.
No, I just got up about half an hour ago, and like one of the first things I saw when I opened up Twitter was on this day 26 years ago, Pantero's Vulgar Display of Power was.
Yeah, I just skimmed past that on Twitter.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, I was in high school and that came out.
We're old. We's old.
We's old.
We is old peoples.
Yeah.
Longer breastfed equals higher IQ.
Somebody said that in the chat. Oh yeah. Thomas in pain.
Oh, you're talking about that lady that gets her tits out on videos and shit.
Yeah, I was just telling him about it, and like he gets strikes and flags for talking about like Islam and shit, but this lady's got her boobs out, her bush is out.
For like 5 or 6 years now.
YouTube's totally consistent.
Totally consistent. And she gets millions of views. She was H3 made a video on her. You know, Mr. Medicare just made a video on her. So it's like she's not unknown or anything. Not under the radar.
I never even heard of her.
I forgot what her name was. Rain Florence, I think is her name, something like that. HD made a video about her like 4 years ago or something when she first started. Because she is psychotic.
So many psychos on the internet.
If you're if you're still feeding your son tit milk when he's in elementary school, you're fucking insane.
He's walking to school with the little breast milk mustache and shit.
No, dude, she's showing up. I'm thinking she's showing up and fucking putting the tit in his face on lunch.
He's in class with the tit in his mouth.
Oh shit! Give me a minute, guys. I gotta go do something quick.
Did you have fun getting trolled last night,
dude? That motherfucker got me.
Yeah, he did. I was laughing. I'm like, dude, I'm not even mad for these people. Like he totally just got them.
First I was pissed, dude. I was pissed.
No, I heard you stayed quiet for a while after he said he was trolling.
I was like, you know what? You were pissed off, but I don't want to let that be known.
Yeah, you were quiet for a good 5-6 minutes until you started saying something, and then you're like, "Yeah, you got me, man." But at that point,
it's one of those. It's like let me get over it, and I'll give you fucking credit.
He did get that. It was funny. I was cracking up. But I wasn't.
But then later on, even the true person was still a dumbass.
Yeah. I heard you guys started arguing with him. It got so late. I was like, I'm going to bed. You guys started arguing with him about like transgenderism or something.
Yeah, it was mainly Amy. That was doing it, but yeah,
that's his.
It's funny. Like if we didn't deal with the types of people that guy was portraying almost on a daily basis, we probably would have caught on to him. But
yeah,
I mean, even
his accent started slipping towards the end. That's why I started being like, there's something weird about this guy.
Well, the funny thing is, I called him a fucking swamp rat because he sounded just like a damn Cajun.
Yeah, he did.
That's
No,
why
yeah,
I was
he's
like,
good. And he
yeah.
held that accent for a long time. You guys were talking to him for like 2-3 hours or something.
Yeah.
And he held that accent up the whole time. And he's like, okay, guys, I can't joke around anymore. I'm trolling you. And I'm like, holy shit. I was like, this dude did an accent for like 3 hours and trolled you for that. That's crazy. That's
and we found out that he showed up from Ethan being on fucking Destiny's server. So that's a Destiny cocksucker there.
No wonder he's dumb. That makes sense. You're saying that transgender people are trying to rebel, but how's that different from black people fighting for civil rights? They're trying to rebel. I'm like, they're not really trying to rebel. They're trying to change themselves so that society views them as what, they want to be female. So they want people to view them as female. So they change to that. Rebelling would be like, I don't care if you see me as female or not. I'm just going to be myself. And, and whatever you see me as, whatever,
Yeah, but with some of them, it's not enough.
Yeah, exactly. They have to change themselves physically.
Back.
What's up, man?
Not much.
We were just saying a bunch of stuff to try to get this channel taken down. So no, I'm just kidding.
I'm sure it will before long. Why not?
Yeah. Well, this one's too small. They won't see it.
I don't know though. If someone hates me enough,
they'll flag it. Yeah.
Come find it, but that means they gotta sit through Hangouts to find.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This crazy
hate speech.
Crazy shit is said on my stream.
People that will look for shit like that. So.
Mm-hmm. But my streams are like 3 to 5 hours. So I'm like, good luck finding all the crazy shit that are said in that stream. You have to watch a while.
Shit, man, I did 50 some fucking like 4 to 5 hour streams and I never got anything.
No. Well, when you were doing it, there was less stuff. Now they're getting worse and worse.
Hold up here. There's a Dillahunty Peterson debate coming up.
Really?
Or are you talking Sam Harris?
Yeah, I thought it was all three of them. No, there was Harris.
Oh, he's part of it. I didn't know that.
No, there's the one going on in Vancouver. I think next week. I think it is Harris and Peterson.
No, that's in June.
Oh, that's in June. Oh, I thought that was recent.
No, that's in June. I don't know about. I didn't hear about Dillahunty, but I'm sure he'll pretty much destroy him.
like Dillahunty's actually good in that realm.
Yeah.
Actually really good in that realm. So
anything anti-religion, he'll crack down on, unless fucking Peterson brings up Islam, and then he'll be good, but not good enough for what people want to hear.
Right.
And they'll hear too much apology in their minds, which he may throw out there because he does it once in a while, depending on who he's talking to.
Oh yeah, he does. He is doing some with Dillahunty on April 13th. They're in Toronto.
Interesting.
I don't know if they're
Can't
coming
wait to hear it. That'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
But Dillahunty is a little stupid, where he thinks Islam won't be a problem here at any point. Like, but he's using the logic. Like, I don't understand his logic on it, because he's like, oh, there's not enough Muslims here, And I'm like, yeah, but that's why you fight Christians, because there are enough of them here. Like, so you're saying it's about the numbers. So if you keep increasing the numbers, it's not going to help anything. Like, I don't know.
You see, I sent Devin a video of the Minority Report, and they were talking about how Russell Brand destroyed Sam Harris in that debate they had.
Oh God!
I was good. I sent it to him, and he was like, "Oh man," he watched it. He was like, "This is ridiculous." I was like, "Yeah, it's very ridiculous."
He destroyed him, I'm sure.
He said on every subject. They said, "Yeah,
everyone." I'm sure
on every single subject. I was like, "What? That's ridiculous." I was like, "Anybody?" I commented in their thing. I was like, "Anybody who thinks Russell Brand destroyed Sam Harris in anything is mentally retarded."
Well, I mean, when it comes to like, racking nerves, I think.
Yeah, then you'll beat him on that. Fucking
He's such a
minority.
twat. He's a fucking actor or whatever. Why the fuck would anyone think he could beat anyone?
Peterson and Dillahunty, Toronto, April 13th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said that before.
That's right before my birthday.
See how that goes.
Yeah.
If they talk about SJW shit, no one's gonna like what Dillahunty has to say. They talk about religion. If they talk about Christianity versus atheism, Dillahunty will most likely rape. You know, he does this shit every week, every day. Yeah. He loves debating that shit, and it's so boring. That type of those fucking arguments.
Oops.
At least another Peterson-Harris debate will only fracture anti-theist folks further. Why do you say? I don't know about that. Depends if Sam says the right fucking thing. Ham says it.
Ham Saris.
If Ham Saris says the right things. Well, at least Ham Saris is aware at this point.
Yeah.
I was shocked to realize he wasn't aware of this shit yet.
Yeah, that was weird. And then he was like, I've noticed recently my fans. I'm like, what? You just noticed that now? Like I guess when you're the one with the fans, the fans are going to realize stuff going on within the group first, right? And then it's going to get to you.
I guess, but yeah, because
he gets so many. I'm sure he gets so many. Yeah, I'm sure he gets so many comments and tweets. He doesn't read half of them, more than half of them.
Oh yeah, but then what I mean is that he's been, I don't know, what has he been talking about lately that got him off the topic of religion?
Just mental stuff, right? Like,
all right,
yeah, like free will and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, he hasn't been paying attention to like the other people,
mm-hmm.
like Peterson and shit like that. Even though he talked to him.
Yeah, now that he's talking to him, he's like, "Oh wait, something's going on here."
No, but he did talk to him already, like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they already had it.
And that was ridiculous, obviously. What is truth? Get the fuck out of here, dude.
What is truth? What a waste of time to sit there and discuss what truth is. Like, such a waste.
Truth is what makes you feel good. Oh, so you're literally an SJW.
Yeah, that's not truth.
Did he not realize that? Like
truth is what makes you feel better.
Like, so wait, so transgenders feel better when called this pronoun.
Yeah, that's not understanding.
Wait, Jordan,
that's not understanding or making a distinction between subjectivity and objectivity. If you think if it's what makes you feel better, it's like, what? No, that's subjective. We're talking about objective truth. Can't use that.
It's so fucking retarded. But that's how he gets to push his, archetypes and stories. Because these mean something, but not
Amy.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on Jordan Grant?
He muted. I don't know if he's still.
Oh, Grant muted.
Maybe
doing tend to some fish.
He's been doing a lot of cleaning in his house. I know last night he was cleaning his son's room for a long time.
Wait, he was cleaning his son's room?
Yeah, for a bunch.
He doesn't listen to Jordan Peterson.
Yeah, he should have told his son to clean his room.
How come you didn't tell your son to clean his room, Grant? What kind of father are you?
He's got he's spoiling his son. Not turn into an SJW.
Grant's dyeing his hair blue next week.
His son has been on some of our streams and stuff. He's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
he's streams.
I think he was on one of mine, or maybe one of the Amy's. Which one? We were all streaming, and he was popping up because Grant was just sitting on the. Oh no, it was Jay's birthday stream.
I missed that one.
Yeah, Grant was sitting on the couch, and his son just came over, plopped up next to him. We were like trying to talk to him, but he was all shy. He had a Lamb of God shirt on.
I didn't miss that one.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah, I don't know, man. lately. YouTube is just pissing me off lately, and it's making me not care. That's another thing. It's just okay. Like I said, I might not even post a video for 2 weeks, even on this channel. What's the point?
Yeah,
a couple hundred people say it. They like to take it away. Like they love taking away your motivation. It's part of the plan, I'm sure.
I barely even make edited videos anymore. Like I'm like, I'll just record it live and talk straight. Like the last video I did, I just talked straight through for 38 minutes and posted it. Like I didn't even edit it at all.
I stopped too much to do that, and I fuck up too much shit.
Yeah, I've gotten better at it from doing the live streams. At first, I wasn't good at it at all, but doing the live streams have gotten me a lot better at it.
Yeah, you gotta have topics when you go in, unless you're just gonna rant.
And
have something to rant about. Because if you don't have something to rant about, it doesn't come that easy to rant.
Well, the last one I did was on that Ask Yourself guy. He was like a vegan YouTuber.
Yeah, I missed all that. What the fuck?
Yeah, he came in the AIU Discord. So
I wish I was there for that. I would have fucking shoved my foot up his ass quick.
And then we have people that were on his Discord too, so they're posting stuff that he's saying in there that's like totally like playing the victim and making himself look good. You know what I'm saying? It didn't happen that way. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I tweeted him like, hey man, that's not how it happened. Don't fucking go around lying about it. And then, he blocked me and kept telling people that's what happened. So I made a video about it. I'm like, oh, fuck it. I got all the screen caps. I'm going to show how much.
Who is the guy? He has 13,000 subscribers. How?
Yeah, because he's vegan. That's all. He preaches to the choir. All his videos are about veganism. He never talks about anything else. So he's just got like 1,300 vegans listening to him, being like, oh, yeah, I agree with him. Like, yeah, obviously you're a vegan. You all agree with him.
I guess you could say that about any channel.
Yeah, that's true. Any channel that keeps a focus on just one thing,
Yeah, I don't know. Mine's weird. I gained a lot of types of subscribers, and I don't know. I got all types now.
Yeah, but every once in a while, right, you come across that one person that you said something they don't like, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't know you were like this."
I'm getting a lot of ill comments lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, on all my videos. Whatever.
I'm like, that's what Devin. I know every time he makes like a gun video or an or something, says something about Trump, and it's like, oh,
I haven't changed my stances really. Like,
yeah.
This is a problem.
Yeah, it's like stay consistent.
Like I even said to people like during like videos I did about Muslims or whatever, I would throw in here and there don't get me wrong, I do this with Christianity too. I'll just say that randomly in those old videos, and nobody fucking listened or something. I guess people ignored that part, and they're like shocked that like so unwilling to fucking budge with Christians.
I was saying with Devin, every time he makes like a gun video or a Trump video, like all these people flip out. It's like, how long have you been watching Devin? You didn't know these things? Like he says them all the time that he's like against it. He's consistent on it. He never changes his mind on it. Weird.
It's very bizarre. It's very weird. Grant, are you there? Yeah. You're off. What's the deal? You went away.
I had to run off right quick. Go lady needed me.
Oh shit. Dude, it's been raining here for like fucking 2 weeks straight. I swear to fucking God. Like today I wake up and it's pouring again. I'm like, no, come on.
Yeah, it's been raining a lot. Well,
there's shit I need to get done outside and I can't do it because it's been fucking raining forever.
Yeah. Well, on the news, they said last week, I was like, oh, it's going to rain from Wednesday to Monday. I was like, what? That's a lot of days.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. So basically it's going to rain tomorrow too. Tomorrow will probably be the last day.
It's like, you'll see the thing. It's like, oh, it's going to be in the 70s this week. Oh,
yeah, but rain. Tons of rain. Yeah. That's why.
That's fucked, man. I don't like it, man. It just fucking disturbs travel. Disrupts the whole thing. Fuck that. Well, I don't know. What's going on YouTube lately? Anything good? Nothing, right?
No, I think it's
bullshit. This
getting too watered down and dull.
I don't
because you can't do it.
The point of our streams, all these streams, I don't know if I'm into it or not.
Yeah, the live streams.
I'm definitely not into a lot of the topics. That's the problem.
But I think the live streaming is kind of killing the videos a little bit. Like a lot of people who used to make videos all the time, now they would rather stream, you know.
I'm still making the videos.
Yeah.
I'm just like not because I'm banned for 2 weeks.
Look at Andy Worski. When was the last time he made a video? I don't even think he makes videos anymore, right? I think he just live streams.
He's been doing mostly live streams for a while now.
Yeah, he started with it, but he would still make videos in between, and then little by little the videos just dropped, and the live streams kept going. So that's it. He just.
But that doesn't. I don't know why that means videos should stop. That's
not
no
to
one's
me.
Gonna have anything to talk about on streams if they don't see some stupid shit in a video.
I feel like to me that kind of says that Andy Worski didn't have really the passion to make videos. He was just doing them, you know, to gain popularity and money. And now that it's there, now he can just live stream and be comfortable. You know, I've got the #1 live stream on YouTube, guys.
Yeah, and I have a shitty co-host.
Yeah. Chris is gone too, right? The Asian dude. I haven't seen him in a long time either. I don't really watch that often, so I could be wrong.
You know, it's funny. Every time I see a stream, I'm asking, "Where's Chris? Where's Chris? Where's Chris?" Like you'll see it loaded in the chat. Where's Chris? Where's Chris? And he's always, you know, he's always, oh, Chris is still around. He's still helping out. He's still, I don't know, dude.
All he does now, I think, is watch the streams and edit them out to do the little highlight things. I think that's the only thing he does.
Oh, okay.
He says he books the guests.
He books the guests.
I don't even care. Like, I'm not against Andy streaming at all.
No, I'm not against it. I'm just saying it shows how. You know, like the whole process is like, oh, now that he's streaming, he could do that. Now he doesn't care about making videos, and he's not even at the forefront of the topics. You know, he just invites.
We don't have to. Okay, like everyone's different on YouTube, so you don't have to all be about seriousness. You don't all have to be about caring about the video making and all that either. Like, so I have no problems when people do shit like that. It's, I don't know. Like, I expect certain people. I expect certain things out of certain people because of their personalities. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. It doesn't really bug me that, like, but I might not watch anymore certain people just because they do a certain thing now, you know. It doesn't mean that I'm against them doing it.
No, you just can't control what you find entertaining or not. You know.
Exactly. So if I find something less entertaining now than it was, that's whatever, man. Then
why watch?
That's the consequence of changing shit up. Whatever.
There's a lot of YouTubers I don't watch anymore that I used to watch a lot.
Dude, a lot of people don't watch me who used to watch me. Whatever. Like, what can I do?
Yeah, you can't do nothing about that. That's
like,
how you.
Definitely not going to get my points though, and claim they do. But. And you can't even get all my points from a video. Like, I forget shit to say shit all the time. I don't say shit exactly right all the time. Like, so, like, I don't know why people think because they saw me say something in a video that's my whole point and my whole idea on the whole topic.
Like, earthquake in Papua New Guinea, 7.5 magnitude.
Pretty big.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Pretty big.
I'm not even sure where Papua New Guinea is. It's not like that's South Pacific, right?
Africa.
The islands in the Pacific.
South Pacific.
Like Fiji and all those islands.
Yeah, Guam, that area.
Actually, Papua New Guinea is actually closer to Australia out of all those islands.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's check it out on a map.
Yeah, if it's close to Australia, I wonder if tsunamis will be in Australia.
Oh, I don't think it would send a big one.
Yeah, it is right off Australia.
Oh, it's a half island like Dominican Republic.
What?
It's a half island like Dominican Republic, like half the island is Papua New Guinea.
Yeah,
I don't know what the other.
And New Guinea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could be. Who knows? It depends where the earthquake was.
It's funny. Yeah, it is funny. Half of it is Papua New Guinea
on the fucking island. Papa is my fucking country's name.
Yeah. Big Papa, the island.
Country from Papa.
Papa.
Oh no, it's part of Indonesia. It's connected to Indonesia.
Really? Oh, yeah, that's right. It's north of.
It's like a string, part of a string of islands.
That sucks.
That's a big. It's a pretty big island. I didn't think it was that big. Like, holy shit, huge.
It's like, oh, you could just walk to Australia.
Walk.
Look at that little bridge of water. It's just
Yeah, I think that's like one of the few places that is like just straight jungle all across the whole island.
Shit.
JF is probably. Oh no, he does like. Yeah, actually, Andy wanted me to talk to JF about this shit.
About
On
anti-theism.
one of his streams about anti-theism.
Is he anti-theist, or I don't know about JF too much?
No, he's definitely like we need Christianity still.
He's one of those.
Definitely.
I want a
on
new
the porch.
crusade.
He doesn't he'll be against a lot of religious shit, but then he'll still say society needs it. I'm sure of it. And he'll bring up stats of how these people can't do without it.
Basically, he doesn't.
I don't care about
where
those
he stands.
stats, and then I know people say, "Oh, so you don't care about facts?" Facts don't determine our future. Like,
I mean, if you got facts that show that people still need it, then wouldn't the goal be to figure out a way to stop those people?
That's my point. Like,
Yeah.
That it happens. I want it to not happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's not an impossibility. So what's the problem?
You just have to reach like a social conscious or something on that.
Yeah, they don't procreate. I don't care about procreation, man. There's a fucking plenty of humans here.
Research, Billy.
There's plenty of humans. We got to make sure they stop becoming religious. That's the problem.
I mean, most atheists, were born to non-atheist parents. I mean,
there'll be plenty of humans in the future still.
My parents,
I promise. Like,
my parents were Catholic.
Yeah, I don't know. My parents were Catholic, but they didn't really believe shit. Really, they didn't really care. And I don't know.
Oh, I mean, my parents were Catholic, but they weren't hardcore Catholic.
My grandmother was very religious.
They believed in it. They just didn't, they just didn't follow it 100%. They didn't go to church all the time. We went to church only on like holidays and stuff like like Easter and Christmas. That's about it. Smarter people breed less. Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if
and more people are being born, or more and more people born are becoming atheists too than they used to be in the past. Well, maybe they're just more out in the open, but it could also mean that there's more.
Depends. Not all atheists are created equal, as we can see.
Yeah, as we're starting to see now, that's definitely something that needs to fucking be put an end to. It's regressing.
You want a war? You want blood sports, motherfuckers?
Blood sports.
Dude, what if I get on a stream and start cursing out like Mike Enoch, you fat pig? Oh, what the fuck, man? State of the arguments. What? This is fucking blood sports, bitch.
Yeah, it's blood sports. This is how you win now. This is how you win debates now.
No, I don't care. But if I go and do that, am I going to be called out as like not making arguments and shit? Yes, I am. Yeah, so that's why I fucking know it's all like that aspect of it is all shit. Like, I don't care. I like all these channels. I'll watch if it's enjoyable. And that's no problem. But I don't want these double standards. Because if I go on there and start cursing a motherfucker out and I get a problem, it's a problem then? No. Like, it's intellectual until you troll also. Like, that's what's weird about it. Like, no, it was just trolling, man.
It's just trolling. I don't even like the blood sports things. I don't think I think I just watched once.
What? But it's nothing. It's just a hangout where people disagree and they get mad at each other.
Yeah,
like these things have been going on. It's not a fucking problem.
And then they leave it up to the people watching to say who won. Like, what?
I don't even care about that shit.
Yeah, who cares? Like, that's so weird.
No, what I mean is, like, I'll watch shit like that if it's an argument I want to listen to.
Yeah, but they end up just
laugh if people are bitching on each other and ripping on each other. I'll fucking laugh too. Like, I'm not against the format at all.
No, I'm not against it. I'm just not entertained by it. I get bored real easy on it.
But it's I don't know. I just see a lot of like weird contradictions. That's all. Some people contradict themselves here and there.
Yeah.
Some like people get mad at people saying certain shit, but then don't get mad at other shit. I don't know. It's more tribal shit. Like more tribalism.
Tristan's tagging me on some vegan video. I'm like, why is he tagging me on a vegan video? I'm not vegan.
We don't want to see vegan videos, Christian.
I guess he's saying that she was basically saying what I was saying in my video about Ask Yourself, I guess, about how vegans shouldn't be fucking douchebags because they're trying to change people to be vegan, right?
Well, they compare atheists to vegans. You know that, right?
Yeah.
We're looked at the same way. We're looked at as vegans.
Douchebags. Yeah, it's like if you're
God, about God, like instead.
Yeah. Yeah, but it does. I wouldn't disagree with that fully because you do see that in both groups. There's people who are just so.
What does that mean? I'm considered one of them then.
Oh no, you're not. You're not.
No, I'm totally fucking.
You're not atheist, but you're not that aggressive at it. You're not yelling.
No, I'm a total aggressive, militant atheist according to their standards.
Oh yeah, according to them, yeah. But I don't see you that way. That's what I'm saying.
No, but that's what I'm saying. If I'm like, I don't think. Like I think it's a false claim, man.
Yeah, it's definitely a false claim. But there's like people.
Like we only do this online. It's the only place we do this because to do it in the real world is fucking social suicide.
You get punched in the face. That's what I was saying about this Ask Yourself guy. I was like, he can't act like this in person in real life because if you do that, people are gonna punch you in the face. Well, come out here and talk to somebody like that, and you're gonna get rocked. Like
he hasn't gone through life without There's no way he's gone through life talking like that.
Yeah, there's no way he can't do it. If not, he either has
somebody's had to knock them the fuck out at some point.
Yeah, or he has no friends in real life and doesn't know anybody in real life. You know, like maybe he has one or two friends, and that's it. Like, because there's no way you would get around, meet and befriend a lot of people talking like that. He blocked me and then called me a bitch afterwards. And I'm like, I guess he thought I wouldn't see it, but one of our friends had him on Twitter and was like, "Oh, look, Alfie, look what he said after he blocked you." I was like, "What a bitch!" So I told him like, "Yo, come say that to me. Come to Jersey, say that to my face, and you're gonna swallow a bunch of teeth."
I mean, we are talking about the same guy who said that veganism is like the litmus test for intellectual.
Yeah, that's what he said. All because Chris wouldn't debate him on it. Chris was just like, yawn, I don't care. Like, and he was like, yeah, your argument sucks. Yeah, yawn is not an argument. That means he doesn't want to argue. Get the fuck out of here.
It's like we know you're a vegan. Okay? We know. We get it.
And they were trying to blame it on us being like anti-vegan and stuff like that. And we're like, no, we have vegans in our Discord that are mods and friends of ours. Like, they don't act like you guys. They don't just. That's not the only thing they talk about. It's so weird, but like Billy was saying, when they say that with atheists too, is that there's certain people that when they really get into something, it's all they think about and that's all they ever talk about. So it's like if you get an atheist and that's all he ever talks about, it's all they ever say. We're all atheists, but we can talk about other shit. Me and Billy can talk about horror movies and metal music and shit. Like all three of us could do that.
Or satanic stuff, bro.
Yeah.
We need Christianity.
Or our great Lord Satan. But we don't have to talk about atheism constantly and nag at people about it.
No, but when people bring it up and are going to tell me we need Christianity still.
Oh yeah.
And they're atheists, get the fuck you.
Yeah.
Let's talk shit.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know. Should I talk to No More Dogma? Is there a point?
Who's that? No More Dogma. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, at some point you're gonna have to.
Why is that?
And I don't even think it should be public, to be honest with you.
No, really?
I think like, see, I like JM more than the rest of those fucks. JM can keep his cool. He doesn't fucking try to yell or talk over. I mean, at least a good conversation could be had. If you talk to any of the rest of them, it's just going to be, Yeah, nothing's going to get across. Because even with the fucking tweets and shit, even looking through the threads and all, there's always one thing that throws off the fucking communication.
What do you mean?
Like, you know how sometimes you can read somebody's tweet and they're trying to mean one thing and you catch it as something else, and then it goes haywire from there.
But it does that on fucking Hangouts too, Grant. That's what bothers me. Everyone goes all over the fucking place. You start off on a subject and you're 10 subjects down in 5 minutes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If it's you and him,
then I'm arguing about arguing that when it was about arguing the original thing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If it's you and him with nobody else involved, nobody can interfere or say anything, and if something gets fucked up in the mix, you can backtrack. Just you two.
I don't know.
I guess it's just because, like I said, I like the guy. It's the others that I don't want to have any fucking conversation with.
I can't believe that he always thought that way, the way he thinks now. I don't buy that.
No, I don't buy that either. I would say if he did, he probably just kept it.
Well, then that's his problem, man. See, that's what everyone's fucking problem is. They hid the fucking selves. Yeah. And they were just saying shit to say shit then? What the fuck are they saying certain things for then? Jay a year and a half ago would have never said, no, we're going to fight fire with fire on this topic.
No.
Okay? So, and if he would have, then he didn't show his fucking cards. I'm sorry, man. I'm always out. I don't change. I can change if I need to change something or if I come across that I'm wrong on something, but my ideas about this topic, I feel, are pretty solid.
Yeah.
And I don't, if that was what he thought then, why didn't he say it? I don't know.
Well,
like I said, I'd always throw in that little Christian caveat randomly in Muslim videos to make people realize I'm not for Christians, but they still didn't get it.
I guess the thing was he may have had some thoughts about it. I don't think he was comfortable in his stance with it. Because you can tell even sometimes when he talks about it, he's not fully,
that bothers me
comfortable
more.
or positive in his stance.
That bothers me.
I think he's still
more.
kind of I think he's still trying to grow into it. He may have had some of these thoughts and ideas before. I don't think they were strong enough for him to actually speak about it. I don't know. I guess it sounds like I'm defending him, but I guess I'm trying to understand it, dude.
But I don't know, dude. When you were watching my videos, did you ever get did you catch that? I could see things going stupidly if people don't fucking do it the right way. I could see these people taking these stupid positions in the future if, they don't realize that, I don't mean to gang up with the Christians. I mean, fuck them too, but right now let's focus on this. That didn't mean let's join them to focus on this.
Mm-mm.
But other people did. Other people were surprised.
That's the thing. I mean, both me and you have the same stance of, when it comes to Islam, we can't even take a Christian seriously when they bash Islam. Because they're coming at it from a different area, so we're not going to side with them on that. We still have our own.
Yeah, we always said that.
We've always had our own, our own view on it. From the, I guess we could say from the realistic point of view of they're both religions, just one is, 100 times deadlier. But
at the moment.
Yeah.
Put it in another area or something, and another time, another place, it may not happen that way. You will get a violent adaptation of it. It's happened before.
when you really think about it deep down, the things that you can get away with when you think you have God on your side.
That's why you would say the back burner, which is always lit, by the way.
Yeah.
Can't cool down.
Going back to my very beginnings of all this, I always said, keep them on the back burner.
But that doesn't mean take them off the grill.
No, no, I mean they're still on the grill. It's like when you're doing, like king crab. King crab. Steaming. That's that's Islam. But that melted butter on the pack. I mean, I don't know how else I can lay it out. I'm not the emperor of analogies. So.
But yeah, I've always said this shit, and like people like are just like want to argue with me now about it. Why didn't you want to argue about me then when I said that shit? Like I've been saying this shit to not happen forever, and it's happening anyway. So I've foreseen this shit, man. But nobody listens. They didn't want to hear that part, I guess.
No.
I can't understand an atheist who knows it's all bullshit and and you don't need Christian morality to be good, and they're still like, just have it. That's like you might as well just want communism. What's the difference?
Yeah, I was talking with a few people a couple weeks ago. Just like, where did this fucking start? Where did all of a sudden we have people in our own fucking camp that says, you know what, guys? This stuff is actually, it makes me comfortable as fuck. And, I like what it used to give me when I was a kid. And like, when did this rise of this shit come out? And the only thing I can think of is, and when Peterson got asked that question, do you believe in God? And he had
I think it was before that, man.
Well, I think.
Maybe that's the point where
started. I think that was the point where it had the big rise. Like when people latched onto it, because when he says, depending on what you mean by God, and I don't want to be put in a box and shit like that. There was other people out there that were thinking that, and it was like, okay, they got somebody of that somewhat celebrity status that's that's saying that. Okay, I'm gonna side with this guy. I think that's where the big push of that shit started. Now where the actual like idea itself started, I have no fucking clue. But I didn't see as many people saying that shit until Peterson showed up.
It was like I said, like the people who. Okay, these were people who didn't even like care about that shit, and then they're scared by other things, so they think that's the only way to go. Now at this point, so that's why they latch on to fucking Peterson.
Yeah,
I don't think they really think that's the way to go. I think I don't know, very scared.
KC Atheist says the first he saw was Molyneux. That makes sense because I've seen him say some shit like that before too.
Oh, and using the ass hat.
He's a dumbass. God, he's a fucking dumbass. And he plays that same emotional card like fucking Peterson does.
Yeah.
Get fucking sad about something and make a video about it and show some tears.
It's funny. I like my video about Peterson. I show him crying, and I'm like, and I show him crying in the background. I'm like, I don't want to bust his balls for crying, but I just put 2 clips in about you crying.
But when you're talking about a clinical psychologist, he knows what people look for, and he was giving it to them. That's why myself and a bunch of others we look at him as a charlatan. He knows what people want. He's giving it to them.
That's possible.
I mean, if you're making 60 fucking K a month just on Patreon, that's
K a month.
That's not your fucking tenured professor career. That's not any other speaking engagements or anything that you do. That's just Patreon. 60 fucking grand a month
for nothing because he doesn't actually make videos or anything, right? They're just Patreon him because he is who he is, I guess.
Yeah, there's people on Patreon for all type of shit. Actually,
it's weird.
It's not just about videos on there.
Yeah, true.
People have Instagram and they're like Patreon.
Send me money.
Oh, they
got-
gave. They,
we-
you
hold
know,
on,
you
we
think
got-
these girls aren't making
got
money?
Winston.
Instagram girls don't have fucking sick Patreons.
We got Winston in the
bad.
chat here. Peterson is more like an atheist that draws lessons from the Bible
Yeah,
than a guy
cultural
who thinks there's
Yeah, the cultural Christian.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
the
true.
cultural shit.
Yeah, that's
But the thing of it is, a lot of us have gotten past the point that
he
the
posts lectures.
lessons that you're talking about, we don't need that
God
shit
is
from
not
the
in our
Bible.
culture at all. Religion is not part of many people's
And
culture.
then to turn around and tell everybody that that is needed for
Exactly.
a functional society, that's horseshit.
It's against secularism too. Like,
Totally
if
against
you
it.
get
If you're-
deep down, like you'll hear this anti-secular bullshit.
It's when you're
Like
telling
an
a
atheist
secular
that-
society that they need a religion, they need something to tell people what to do.
Even atheists are for the
It's
secular
insane.
society. Like, like we even make the claim that it's better for religion, the secular society.
Yes.
We're not saying, like, okay, I'm saying I wish everyone didn't believe in God, and I think we can get there at some point. But
But you don't.
am I
need-
saying rip the shit out from people?
You're
I've
saying,
never
hey,
said
do-
anything like this.
You're saying do what each person wants to do. You don't need one thing to have a blanket type of set of
But I'm also
rules
saying
for
be
everyone.
vocal about what you are as an atheist so that other people could fucking hear it and maybe change their mind and add to us our numbers. That would be good.
Yeah, but I don't think.
Mhm.
The
Like, I
impression
don't
that he
like,
thinks
there's
every
no way
person-
to go forward without doing shit like that. Like,
Yeah,
there's
and-
like if people are telling you we need religion to be successful, then it's not going to go away. Like, ever. Like, ever. There's no chance, there's 0% chance of that.
But
Amy
the thing-
saying
we're
Peterson
talking-
says that society would collapse without religion.
Exactly.
Well,
Like,
we're talking
Yeah.
with people. We're talking with people that have gotten the rational mind enough to say to themselves, you know what? I don't believe. I can't believe. So why am I going to try to follow texts and shit of something I
they're
don't
not. They're
believe?
just scared that other people can't.
Yeah, that's why I made the joke not too long ago. It's people that were told that Santa Claus doesn't exist and never got over it.
Yeah.
I mean, Coach Red Pill. I mean, prime
But they're
example.
over it. They are over it. That's
But
where
they,
the
they just don't.
that's
Like
where
that.
the-
They don't like how that affected them as kids.
Oops.
no. But you
That-
do you
that's-
get what I'm saying? Like, the real issue isn't that they're not over it, because they fucking are. They just don't think other people are. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, they're scared. Like, Friended.
Well, that-
I said
but
this
there's
before.
a side of me
Friended
that-
does not fucking follow any religious anything and does not think he needs it in his life.
My friend is a total.
Or like
fucking
Ethan
hack.
was saying, like, oh, you're an exceptional person, so you can deal with it. Like, it's condescending to people.
That's
Yeah,
you're an
friend is a total
exceptional
fucking
person.
hack. I can't stand it.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so
yeah, yeah.
these people, these atheists, just think that these religious people really can't live without it, so they're gonna give them their fucking placebo.
But at the same time, they're telling us that we need to have that in our society. You know what I mean? As a whole. Fuck what the
Are
religious
they
people
doing-
think. They're telling us that, we need it as well. That's the thing.
But
Because
see, I
they're-
think the
they're the
atheists
same
are
ones that are
saying they need it, not we need it. But you're gonna
No,
be
I'm
beat
hearing,
because
I'm hearing
they're
them
the
say that
majority.
we as a society need it.
Who says that?
Because
I gotta delve deeper into what they mean by that,
Yeah.
because
Jay's
they
one
could
of them.
mean
He says
we as a
need
society
fucking
because they're the
condors more
majority,
good.
or just we, all of us. Like, if you're saying all of us, then they're full of shit. And
Yeah.
they're not really
Well,
atheists.
I say as a society, so you could probably pick a fucking percentage
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
of the people in there.
okay, so
But-
yes, that's what I
but
mean.
if-
That's what I
but the
mean by
thing-
they're not really meaning society needs it. They mean these fucking people in society need it, and they're scared
But I mean,
to not let them have it.
but the whole I'm leaning towards they're thinking almost everyone in society, because if they're talking about if you take religion away, you have to replace it with something. I mean, how about just letting motherfuckers think for themselves?
Yeah, stop feeding the lie at the beginning of their life.
Yeah.
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 And if they
Stop brainwashing
well,
people.
Don't tell them Santa Claus exists if you don't want them to be hurt that
Yeah.
he's gonna
It's
exist.
like when we were arguing with Ethan's fucking ass the other night.
Really
Something's
bomb
got to be there.
God,
How can we guide people to no? These people need to choose their own fucking path. We had to choose ours. They can choose their own. And if they're being told that, God is not real and that shit is horseshit,
Hey,
if they can't deal with that, that is their problem, not ours.
If people start doing more crimes and stuff because they don't believe in God, I have no problems locking the motherfuckers up. Like, I really have no problems.
Man, I always love that like atheism 1.0 question where they're like, how do you get your morality then? And it's like, well, does that mean that you're really a fucking evil motherfucker and the only reason you're not doing these things is because you believe in God and shit?
You're only doing
that makes you worse than
good
me
because you feel like you're being watched.
I'd rather have you locked up for doing
I'd rather have you locked up because in your mind you're a fucking psychopath and I don't need you in society.
Like I said, you're only doing good because you think you're being watched.
Yeah, and eventually you're not going to care about being watched.
Billy's an authoritarian. He wants to lock people up.
That means you have no integrity, hands down. Zero integrity. Because, it's not the actual Webster definition, but, integrity means doing the right thing, even though nobody's watching you.
Yeah.
That's...
Yeah, I don't want to hurt
people. Do the
people.
right thing for doing the right fucking thing.
Going to jail or I'm scared of going to hell. I just don't want to hurt people. Like, I feel that people should be treated as you want to be treated, right?
We shouldn't cater to people's lack of integrity. We should prop them up to fucking say, hey, look, use your fucking brain here.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the right decision is? Not what God thinks the right decision is. Yeah. What do you think the right decision is?
But it's a framework.
The framework. That's another thing that gets me. We're talking about people that are all about. We're talking about people that they first talk about individuality. The individual mind, the individual person, but yet they need some type of authoritarian blanket over them.
I say at least make it a government then, a real government, instead of a fucking
Christian law.
Yeah, make it a fucking
Sharia law.
Some sort of dictatorship, not based on religion. What's the difference? I'd rather that. At least it's fucking humans. At least the humans are doing the fucking decisions then.
Well, that's the thing. It's like where do you base the laws and shit from? What's the line? Where do you draw that line for anything? If it has to do off of people's fucking spirituality, where do you draw that line?
Spirituality. I hate the fucking word.
Well, it just rolled out of my mouth.
It basically
their fucking belief and shit. Where do you because I've also heard that the morality argument from the porch atheist. That community aspect. Is the basis of their morality. But where it's still, if these people are getting their quote unquote morality from the Bible, where do you draw that line? If that's going to be what's in charge, if that's going to be the pillar of society,
well, I don't know. It's going to be who the highest authority says.
Yeah, pray about it. And that's the shit that forces us back to fucking 1.0. And they're telling us we're going back to 1.0. No, they're forcing us back to this shit.
Yeah.
Shit that they were involved in 10 years ago. They were involved in these arguments 10 years ago. And now they've completely flipped.
But now Islam.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta be Christian so we can fight Islam. I wonder what their view is if we defeat Islam. Then what would their view be after that? Would they say, "Well, we should still keep Christianity just in case"? Fight because it's an instant fight. Yeah, saying it's just going to be another excuse to keep it around, right? It's going to be like, "Oh no, but we got to keep it to defend just in case another religion comes up that tries to." And it's like, "Oh, come on, man."
Well, that's when they're revealed to be useful idiots.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's what we tell them all the time.
Fucking. I had that argument too with the clutch clue, where they were saying that. He was like, "Well, you're gonna."
Saris.
Yeah, Saris. Yeah, I guess we're stuck on that today. They were saying that. What we were talking about earlier, Billy, about how you got to stand with the Christians because there's not going to be enough atheists to fight against Islam, and I'm like, yeah, if there's like a war, we're fighting for country. We're not fighting for religion, like. No,
And
one
it's
guy,
so-
a guy in the middle of a war is not going to look next to him and say, "Oh,
think
this guy's a
it's-
Christian. I'm not fighting with him." You know, like
I think it's
fuck
the funniest thing when you hear these people talk about actual fighting.
oh yeah, I hear that all
Like
the time.
these are the people that are telling you all this shit from behind a fucking computer screen.
Yeah,
They're not
talking
out there
about
actually doing something.
they're gonna pick up guns and yeah, get the fuck out. You're not gonna pick up
We got
shit.
a fucking fat fuck 350 pounds telling us, "Oh, we're gonna fight. We're gonna stand up." Get the fuck out of here, man.
You're gonna get shot trying to run away, like 'cause you can't fucking.
You'll be the first to fucking bow the knee when somebody tells you convert or die. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh man.
Oh, we need to stand up and fight. Whoa, from our fucking rinky-dink suburbs? Come on, man.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
Get fucking real. Well,
Yeah,
I can't say
we're
that. We're
gonna
talking
fight
about people that think Christianity is a pillar, so you can't really get too real.
He's a pillar. What does that even mean?
A pillar, a staple, a fucking what other words have I heard?
Cultural Christian buzzwords.
Yeah,
Pillar,
basically.
staple. Well, they're not buzzwords. They don't work against them.
What was the other? A strong base or whatever.
Pillar's my favorite.
But don't we need 4 of them to hold them up?
I don't know. One pillar doesn't hold up anything.
Or at least 3?
No, it's one. It's a foundation. The whole foundation.
Like Amy's talking about like fear of death, and that's how like a lot of people end up religious, but religious people still fear death. So it's not even worth it.
To be honest,
It's
I
like you're
fear
scared to
fucking
die.
death, man. I don't want to die.
You're scared to die. You're scared for it all to end. So you believe in this
They
religion.
still
You're
feel-
still scared to death. When people die, they still cry about it.
They still have fear of death, even though they think they're gonna live eternal life. So it didn't really cure anything.
That was one of my first things when I was a little
No,
kid.
they want that. They go off of that second life,
the thing that started leading
but
me.
they
towards
enjoy that
atheism,
first life too much to let it go.
Can I say this? I want to bring up something else. Too many fucking all the new atheist channels. They're all 1.0ers. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with the quality. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it here. You're necessary for a point, but
Right.
I don't.
No,
Name
People
some.
need
I
to
don't-
step
I
up
don't-
their game, man.
Can you name some? Because I don't know any.
I don't want to name people and put people on.
Well,
the
maybe
spot.
we could do that in private. You can let me know what videos to watch.
And then I'm a dick for calling fucking
Yeah, true.
just 1.0ers out, man.
Maybe they'll say, "Oh shit, I need to up my quality, man." I'm not doing well.
I don't really
Ethan
watch
in
them.
here
I just see a couple of people out there that I'm like,
I gotta watch them.
come on, man. We
How
did
the-
this shit 3 years ago. Where the fuck?
Yeah.
were you?
Is Ethan in here talking about the Billy Bong fucking?
Oh fuck Ethan, man.
God, man. Dude, after you go to Melbourne,
Ethan's
and Devin knock
scared.
you the
Eh?
fuck
Ethan's
out. Come to
scared
Virginia
that
so I
people
can knock you the fuck
can't
out.
deal with it. Ethan's worried about the people who can't deal with it.
Even for fucking Minnesota, they're the only. When we had the fucking the poverty argument the other day, he's from Minnesota. You had Prince, Morris Day and the Time, the Minnesota Vikings, and the Timberwolves, and only black people there.
What was the boat ride? What was that shit?
What?
What was that? What did they call it, Grant?
What you said, the boat ride?
The Vikings boat. Remember?
Oh,
The long ship?
What they call that whole event? Where the Vikings were on the fucking boat with strippers and hookers.
Oh, damn, you went way back. Was it like Yacht Gate or some shit like that?
No, it wasn't a gate. This is before everything was a gate.
Some shit. Yeah, it was the
I
big
don't
yacht
know.
on Lake Minnetonka. Shit, I forget the name of it.
Something with boat. I don't know. It just says boat party scandal. It doesn't say.
the boat party scandal.
No, it was something funnier than that, man. I swear.
What was the scandal? Did they rape a bunch of chicks on the boat or something?
I don't know. Sex toys. It was
There
filmed.
was a bunch of players that
Sex
had a bunch of players
Or-
they rented a yacht and they had a
prostitute.
bunch of strippers and shit on.
It doesn't sound like much of a controversy to me. Sounds like a
No, it
good
sounds
time.
like a normal everyday thing for rich people.
Yeah, it sounds like a great time.
Well, it normally occurs, but they don't normally come out and find about it. So
Yeah.
Love Boat scandal. Is
The
that
love boat scandal. Love
Yeah.
boat.
Or the Smoot boat scandal, from what I see here. It's
Yeah,
Fred
I don't
Smoot
know.
was brought.
I don't remember that. Any of that shit. Fred Smoot,
Dante Culpepper, Fred Smoot, Weldy Moore, Pat Williams, Brian
Harlan
McCain,
Robinson,
yeah. Nate Burleson.
Mo Williams.
Wow.
That's great.
Yeah, prostitutes from Atlanta and Florida to fly into fucking Minnesota.
Why? There were no good prostitutes in Minnesota.
It's crazy.
That's fucking
There's no
fantastic.
prostitutes in Minnesota.
Why did I bring that up again?
Because Ethan in Minnesota.
Oh yeah. And that brought up the only black people he's ever dealt with in Minnesota. That he's not even dealing with.
I should probably end this real soon because I got shit to do. What? What'd you say?
I was thinking about Morris Day and the Time. Jungle Love.
Yeah. You should get Ethan on here so we can laugh at him for like 5 minutes and then end the stream. Just kidding.
It's Sunday, man. I'm trying to stay in a good mood.
No,
I had to help him last night. He couldn't set up his stream, and I was like, "Oh, let me DM this dude and help him set it up."
Yeah, let's end it. Fuck it.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Sorry, Ethan.
Thanks for
Not
inviting me on.
today.
Eat
Yeah,
shit,
all
Ethan.
right. Good night, everyone. Good afternoon, whatever
Oh,
the fuck.
good. Yeah. Later, man.